I almost said Wednesday.
I know, it does feel like Wednesday.
It do be feeling like Wednesday a little bit.
I don't know why, though. Welcome back.
Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Happy to be back with you guys today.
Yeah.
We have a really, really fun craft.
It's sublimation.
It is sublimation. Oh, it is sublimation.
It is.
It is sublimation.
And Canva.
And Canva.
Like two of our favorite things.
Exactly.
So it's going to be really fun. If you guys don't know what sublimation is, we're going to get into all the juicy details on that today. So it's going to be really cool. I also just think this craft is like the cutest ever. We actually did my niece and nephews and my baby's names. So I just think it's really cute.
I'm super excited. And this is one of those that is pretty trendy right now.
It is, yes.
I feel like birth flowers have been trendy for a while.
Yeah, for a few years. Yeah.
So this is very, very cute. You all are gonna love it. And you can still take like the same general design concept that we're doing today. If you don't have a way to do sublimation, you can do this same concept with HTV on a garden flag if you really wanted to. So there's lots of different ways you can do this, but we are going to be using Canva, and we're going to be using Maker's Gonna Learn files, and we're going to be sublimating. So all of the things together today. If you haven't already, if you want to learn more about Canva and you want to learn more about how to design in Canva and the relationship between Canva and your Cricut, we are offering a good special on our digital design for creatives for those who haven't grabbed that course right now.
And this is our newest course.
This is absolutely our newest course. This course is phenomenal. We've had so much good feedback with this course.
Yeah.
People are absolutely loving everything in it and feeling confident designing and creating in Canva. So if you are like, what is Canva? I'm not sure. Canva is a design software that is cloud-based software. You can do it all online, and then we are going to teach you throughout Digital Design for Creatives how to take what you have learned in Canva, what you have designed in Canva, and how to take it and use it with your die cutting machine. Because for those that don't know, you cannot just cut with Cricut.
Right.
From Canva, you do have to do some manipulation, move it over to Design Space, and just straight up cut. You're not going to design in Cricut. But we're going to teach you that relationship between Canva and your Cricut. Now, if you want to learn sublimation, we have an amazing sublimation course as well.
Yes.
That Sadie is going to drop that link for you guys. If you're curious about sublimation, wanting to learn more about sublimation, that is definitely the place to start, in my opinion. And the only reason I feel like I can speak a lot more on this just because sublimation has kind of been my baby for a while.
Yeah.
We put so much heart and soul into everything that we do. Like Alicia poured her heart and soul into Digital Design for Creatives.
Yes.
That's not as much my baby as it was her baby. Right. My baby was sublimation, and I can attest to the amount of money that we spent in testing products, the amount of time that I spent testing everything.
Updating all of the videos to be the most up to date.
Yes, and the thing is if you, either one of those courses, if you decide to purchase, which you can do both of those in 2 payments, you don't have to do it all in one. You can do those in 2 payments. And the thing about it is you're going to get lifetime access to those courses and all the updates. I mean,
so this isn't like our monthly membership, which, you know, you get new different perks for the membership that we have. But with these courses, it's a one-time payment and then you just like have it forever. So I think that's a really huge benefit, honestly.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So I can't be in the chat today. I don't know what's wrong with my internet, but Sadie will be in the chat if you guys have any questions, and we will answer stuff as well as we go.
You can't log in at all?
Yeah, but like, just give me a minute.
Okay.
Just give me a minute and I'll get it figured out.
To the table. We're just going to come over to the table and we're going to start from here. Hi guys, how are you? I'm so glad to be here with you guys today. Wow. That was aggressive. This is what we're going to be creating today. It says Mimi's Garden. And this has a picture of each different birth flower and the names underneath it. I absolutely adore these. So we're going to be creating these today. Now, like I said earlier, This is all, we're gonna teach you how to set this up in Canva, how to print it. All of this stuff is going to be found. Is our sublimation printer even on?
Oh, I'll go turn it off for you.
Okay. Or if you want to just bring it here, you can just bring it here.
Okay.
Yeah, just bring it in here and bring me some paper.
I got you,
and we'll just print it in here. We'll just take the Cricut off the table. We'll do it all from here and go from there. So, wow, hold on just a second. Let me just go ahead and move this big old honking thing out of the way. Get it out of there. Now, somebody did ask a question earlier. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna set this in the floor because if I don't, it's gonna fall. And let's just go ahead and put our sublimation printer up here.
Can you reach the plugger?
Just right here, yeah.
Beautiful.
And grab me some, no, there might be some paper.
There might be some.
There's not. Grab me some paper. Now, somebody did ask a question earlier. They asked, oh, thanks.
Right there in the drawers we put them in, Lauren.
I know.
Imagine us putting something where it's supposed to go.
I know. Imagine us putting stuff where it should go. Not me. Somebody asked our favorite sublimation paper. My personal favorite sublimation paper is going to be A-Sub, and I'll go ahead and we'll go overhead so you guys can see this. A-Sub is my favorite. Now, have we sublimated on regular paper before? Yes, we have. Have we sublimated on different brands of paper before? Absolutely. Hippo brand, Cosmos ink, Koala, A-Sub,
copy paper,
all of these, we have sublimated on. I truly believe that you're gonna get your best results from A-Sub. This is just my personal opinion. Something about this paper, it just feels different. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like the Koala brand. And I say that we got the Koala brand in the 13 by 19.
Yeah.
And it works fine.
Yeah.
You can just tell it's a lot flimsier.
It is. The A-Sub feels really good quality.
Well.
Yeah, I agree.
So anyway, we love A-Sub paper. That's what we're gonna be using today. Take a screenshot. It should be linked down below. This is my favorite. This is the 8.5 by 11. You can see here that it does, there's 3 packs of 8.5 by 11 in there. I should have just looked. It comes in lots of different sizes, 8.5 by 14, 13 by 19. We actually, looks like we did this on 8.5 by 14, which you can see here is the blue box. So we'll just use 8.5 by 14 paper today. This gives us a little more room to design further down. But, I was like sending digital hugs, tissues, and chicken soup, and I was, that's terrible of me. My first thought is, who died? Not who's sick.
Just me.
My bad.
I know, I'm sorry I sound awful, guys.
So I'm just gonna stick this bad boy in there. Of course, so we have our A-Sub paper. We do have our Sublimation garden flag. This is also gonna be linked down below. Y'all, you don't have to Google search and purchase blanks that say sublimation blanks on them. So just check your content. Check the content of what you are gonna be sublimating on. If you are in person, check to see how much polyester. Most of these garden flags are gonna be 100% poly. They have to be to withstand the weather outside. So these, if you just type in blank garden flags, don't let that one word sublimation. A lot of sellers I've been seeing, they'll put sublimation in front of something and sell it for $4 more just because it says sublimation on it, when the regular garden flag would have done the exact same thing.
Exactly.
So check your content when you are looking for blanks to sublimate. Don't purchase something just because it says sublimation in front of it.
That should be like the #1 sublimation hack. Like, don't shop for sublimation blanks. Here's why.
Yeah, definitely you need to look at your content, make sure you're doing the right thing, or not doing the right thing, sorry. I was thinking, make sure you're doing the right thing. I didn't
be a kind person.
Be a good person. I don't know. I am on. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Get your life together, Lord.
I can't get my life together. Let's start designing our Sublimation flag. Let's just go ahead and go in.
Sin said she loves your hair, and I just here to second it. I love a high bun, though. I'm a sucker for a high bun.
I do love a high bun.
It's cute.
I'm glad y'all think that because it's so dirty.
And a scarf. That needs to be your new dirty hair day.
Dirty hair?
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to get my bangs cut.
I know.
Y'all heard it here first. Lauren's getting bangs.
But that's going to be cute with bangs, too. That style with bangs.
It will be.
Oh,
it may be added to our rotation. Okay. So let's go ahead and start designing our garden flag. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to come to Canva. This is, like I said earlier, this is an online cloud-based digital design platform that we use so much. We're gonna go to create a design. This next part is one that you need to pay attention to because in my opinion, when it comes to sublimation, this part has so much to do with making sure your prints come out the correct size. So I'm gonna come down here to the bottom where it says custom size. I'm changing my units from pixels to inches, and now I'm going to make my custom size the same size as the paper I am printing on. Okay, why do we do that? I want somebody to pop off in the comments and tell me, why do you think we're gonna make it the size that we're printing in?
So that the print doesn't go off the paper.
Thank you. Or so that the size that we created is going to be the size that it prints.
Yes.
If you create this, let's say on 8.5 by 11 or whatever, and then you go to print and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this on 13 by 19, the proportions are gonna be so off.
And like, it'll not center it on your paper too,
Yes.
which sometimes can negatively affect your, like it can cut off parts of your design and things like that.
So we're doing this on legal paper. So we wanna do 8.5 in width, 14 in height, okay? From there, create a new design. Good job. Everybody's answering correctly. Gold stars for everyone. So now that we have this, we don't need this over here. You can exit out of that and we can zoom in. So I want you to think of this as like your garden flag. This is our garden flag. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start building our design. So the first thing we have to do is we did grab these fonts and these files from Makers Gonna Learn. I'm gonna show you how you can upload all those into Canva and use those. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hop over here to MGL. The first font that we're gonna be using is Celine. What you need to do is download that one. So while that downloads, the second one is Estuary, two of our absolute favorite fonts.
Yeah.
We're gonna download that one and put it there. I'll exit off of this. And then the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the flowers that we need. Now, this is gonna be determined on the people that you're putting on there, when is their birthday, all of that stuff.
Right.
So, you have one for Mimi's garden, right?
Yeah.
Does anyone else need another? Were you gonna make two for Mimi?
No, she doesn't need one. I'm trying. What about Holly? What about Penny?
Yeah, I was about to say I could do one for my mom, but there would just be
One
Asher.
flower?
I could do me married to Sarah and Asher.
You could. That would be cute. Would she like that? Margie only has two, or she only has Georgie and Ruby.
You could do you and Trey technically for Margie.
Yeah.
Because Trey is hers, and I mean you helped create Georgia and Rube, so why don't you do Margie one? Margie would love it.
Okay. She does a flag. She has a flag.
Okay.
That she puts out for all the holidays.
And do you want to do Margie's garden, or what does she go by?
Graham's.
Graham's garden?
Graham's garden.
Lovely. Okay, so for Graham's garden, we need Ruby's birthday. So how you're gonna find these files, you are gonna type in the month and then watercolor. So for Ruby, we need September. So we're gonna type in September watercolor. From there, once you search, it should pull up, no problem, September.
Is Morning Glory.
Georgie, and you are September. I thought Ruby is November.
November, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, me and so you'll have 2 mornings. Actually, Lauren, this might not be cute because me,
You,
Georgie,
Trey, and
Trey.
Georgie. Yeah,
We're all
we don't want 4 morning glories.
Okay, let's reevaluate. Why don't you just do the same and do Papa's garden? Because my dad is really into gardening. It could be Papa's garden. He could put it out in his little area.
Yeah, we'll do Papa's garden then. So we're going to do a September. Then we need a November. Also, did you guys know that there are 2 birth flowers per month? Almost every single month.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Because I feel like January's, specifically January's, is either a snowdrop, which looks a lot like the lily of the valley, which is
I was
maize,
going to say, okay.
but it's either a snowdrop or a carnation. And the reason that I know that is because me and my sisters were looking at doing a tattoo.
Yeah.
But like we were trying to decide which flower we wanted to represent our month.
Okay.
So that's
you had options.
We had options, but we ended up going away from that, so we're not going to do that anymore.
Oh, no more birth flowers.
Hoosier. What's Jackson's? April?
Is it April? March?
I think April or March is the
I should know
daffodils.
my nephew's birthday. I'm pretty sure it's March, but
let's see. We're searching April watercolor. April is a daisy, so it is March.
Okay. Whew. Hopefully my sister's not watching this. I'll like literally text Hannah sometimes. She's like, I watched your live today. I'm like, why? Don't watch me.
Okay, so we downloaded all of those. You can see here, they're all downloaded over here. Now, this is, you can unzip these. Actually, we'll just go ahead and click on them and unzip them. So we have unzipped this one, and then we need to unzip Celine. You can see now that is unzipped. We'll unzip this one. I just keep doing the daffodil. This one and this one. Beautiful. We have all of those unzipped. Now all we have to do is come back over here to Canva. This is how you're going to upload a text. Now, for uploading text, you do have to be a Canva Pro user. FYI.
If you want to do your own
If you want to do your own font. If you don't have Canva Pro, but you want to create this, you can come over here. You can add you a text box, and you can go to any of these Canva fonts that don't have a little crown on the side. However, if you want access to these amazing fonts and files, you have to be a part of our membership. And you can be a part of our membership for only $1, in case you were wondering. And you can get all these as part of your 20 downloads. So I'm gonna have Sadie drop that dollar deal link for those who might be wanting to try out MGL and our cut files and fonts. But I'm gonna be showing you how to download one of Maker's Gonna Learn's fonts into Canva. So first thing, you're gonna come over here to text. In the new interface, there's like when you add your text box and you come over here, here is where I'm talking about where it says upload a font. I personally have not had any luck at all uploading a font from this section.
What? I always upload mine there.
I can't. It never pulls it up. Do you see this?
Well, on the mini Mac it doesn't, but on my computer it will.
Well, I've just gotten to where I just go here to brand kit, go to edit, fonts,
excuse me,
add new, upload a font, and now you are going to be able, you can drag and drop, or you can go to add new. Now you can
just search it when you hit add new font. That's the only way.
Celine.
And
then you're gonna go to open, and yes, upload anyway. Upload selected, and there is your font. Beauty. Yes, Annette, I understand that fonts can't be zipped, but like, okay,
You're unzipping them and they're still not allowing.
Yeah, let's just do it from here, and let's just type in Celine and see if it works. Or let's do the other one.
Estuary. Did you unzip it after you downloaded it?
I misspelled it a while ago.
Oh.
Estuary, open. Yes, upload anyway.
So basically the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So it did do the same thing. We just have to search.
Yeah.
So that is how, that's how we upload our fonts from Maker's Gonna Learn. Now, if you're just wanting to upload files, images, things like that, we can go here to our uploads or elements, really whatever. Once again, my favorite way is bringing in our Finder like this. Here is our March daffodil, and we'll go drag, drop. Are y'all seeing this? March, drag, drop, and drag, drop. Now I have all 3 of my flowers that I need. Beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and add those to my design. That way they are here. We'll size them down just a smidgen.
Y'all, I don't know. Do you read poetry? Are you into poetry, Lauren? Like as much as you are normal books?
Not as much, but I do enjoy poetry.
Okay. This flag reminds me of a poem. It's very short. It's like, this isn't even a poem. It's like a verse from a hymn, an old hymn. I want to read it to you guys because I think it's so pretty. It's like my favorite of all time. It says, the kiss of the sun for pardon, the song of the birds for mirth, one's nearer God's heart in a garden than anywhere else on earth.
Oh, that would be cute to put on it.
Isn't it? I know. I think that would be so cute on a garden flag.
I said I was going to put grandpa's?
Papaws.
Papaws. P-A-P-P-A-W or P-A-P-A-W?
Actually, I've been spelling it like pawpaw, but Ruby calls them papaw.
Like that? Pawpaw? That's pawpaw, in my opinion.
But she won't call them that. She calls them papaw.
2 P's?
1 P. Yeah.
Okay. Papaws. And I'll change the color here in just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. After I kind of put everything where I want it to go. So now we're going to add another text box. Guys, did you know that you can add a text box by hitting letter T? I'm going to say it every single time I'm
Lauren's
in here.
favorite party trick.
God, it is. It is my, hands down, my favorite party trick. So we're going to top out garden and then change the font from Celine to Estuary.
Annette is almost done with the Canva course.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's amazing. Papa's garden.
I don't know how large and in charge I want it. I'm kind of just trying to play around with it right now. Brother, I can't get it where I want it.
Hold the command key down.
It's not that. I'm just kind of like just playing around with placement right now. Like that's way too close. I don't know. We'll come back to Papaw.
A part of me wants Papaw and Estuary and garden in script, and Papaw should be bigger.
I know. Let's just test.
Just piddle.
We're just piddling.
Just not us. Just piddling.
That is honestly, I was born to piddle.
Natural born piddler.
For sure. Papaw's garden.
Lowercase g.
Yes, for sure.
Sorry, I'm not trying to boss you
No,
around.
please do.
I'm just offering ideas.
Oh, yeah. Papaw's may be a little bit too big. Like, part of me wants it offset like this.
Yeah.
We'll play around with it. We're still working.
We're still working, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to add in, and I'm going to zoom in so we can see this a little better. We're going to add in our birth flowers. So you can do this as large or as small as you would like, depending on how many people that you have. I would just play around with it and make it work. Now, we did have a question that I wanted to address. We had someone ask when we are going to look over
Canva homework.
Canva homework. We're going to do that here in the next couple weeks. We have a lot of stuff going on here in our office right now. So we are going to be doing that. Trust us, we have not forgotten about you guys, I promise.
And if you guys have any questions about the homework or anything in Canva, you can always email our customer service, hi@makersgonnalearn.com, and we can answer it like directly.
Right.
But like obviously if you complete the course, like you get the certification and stuff. So we're gonna have to look at y'all's homework and, you know, let y'all know if you officially graduated. I mean, I won't say graduated, but that looks cute.
I know. I'm liking so far. I feel like, I don't know. Is it just me, or does it still feel like like they should be a little bit bigger? Not bigger? Maybe just a little bit bigger? Maybe just a little bit bigger.
Well, they'll be bigger when you add the words on too. Like they'll seem bigger, I feel like.
Right.
But yeah.
I'm just gonna do that and then grab all of these and pull them down. Whoa, that one is off quite a bit. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna zoom back in like these.
Zoom back in.
Oh, Rosalind said, I stay away from Canva because I can't figure it out. I would love to use it, but I don't know it. Rosalind, I'm so glad you said that.
You're in the right place.
You're in the right place. Like, we're just talking. We're just going back and forth, like, telling you guys. But we have a full course. It's called Digital Design for Creatives, where we teach you how to first of all, we teach you everything you need to know about Canva. We teach you how to then use Canva as a design software and use it with your die cutting machine. So much. We're going to teach you all of the ins and outs about Canva.
Yes, and there's a link in the chat. There's a link in the description where you can get access to that.
If you'll click the link that Sadie just dropped for you guys, or dropped for you, Rosalind, you can check out the Digital Design for Creatives course, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to add in our names. So we're going to make this larger. We're going back to Celine. And this is one where I definitely think you need a cursive or a script font underneath your birth flowers. I feel like it just looks like it flows better with the end. So first one is going to be Emery. And what we're gonna do is and this is my suggestion to you guys. I would maybe start with 1, okay? We're gonna start with 1, like this. Now I'm going to design the bottom portion of it. If you want anything, like we'll go overhead. You can see that this one says Love Grows here. You can put whatever you want at the bottom. I would do one name, go back to our share screen, do one name here, then put what you want at the bottom. That way you kind of can see how much room you're working with, and all you have to do is, well, I mean, I guess you could if you like this size. I would duplicate this size and keep the same size with every name.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts.
You want to have your fonts very close in size, if not exactly the same if you can. Just from a design aspect.
From a design aspect, it looks so much better when your names are the same size. So, but I mean, if you have a very long name, like Georgia is a little bit longer than Ruby and Emery. So we'll just play around with that and see what it looks like.
Poor thing. We call her George. We just do. We were just talking about it yesterday. We don't even call her Georgia. She's just George. Georgina, Bobina.
And then this one is Jackson.
Jackson.
So it's Jaxson.
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. And now we can zoom back out and see what it looks like. And actually, I think what just happened?
Oh, Annette said that Canva updated their layout. So they must have started putting the stuff out. So the updated course should be up for you guys very soon. We've already refilmed everything I guess like a month ago at this point.
Yeah.
Pretty much immediately we started refilming the entire Canva course with the glow up. So if you guys already have the Canva course, you will be getting the updates very soon.
What you think?
That looks cute.
Beautiful. I think it looks pretty lined up.
I feel like Emery should come up a hair.
Her
like
flower?
to line up with, no, like the flower and her name to, oh, maybe just the flower.
I think it's just the flower.
Yeah,
her
maybe
name
that's
was
it.
lined up
Yeah.
at the bottom here.
Okay.
So actually, scratch what I said earlier. I think it looks better when you line the names up at the bottom, and then if you have to, from there, you can resize your flowers and make them like
fit the words.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. That's cute.
Like this one, I'm making it a little bit bigger.
He's the oldest anyways.
Like that.
That's cute.
Now, do we want them to be green again? I'm kind of digging the black for some reason. Or what if we just change the green, these to green, and leave Papa's garden?
Yeah, like, so they're like continuations of the stem. That's cute. I like the black too. And then you could do Love Grows Here in black.
Yes. So we're going to change the color of our garden flags. You can do this a couple different ways. I'm going to grab this picker actually, and I'm going to come in here to this green. That's the ticket right there.
That's cutie pootie.
Cutie patootie.
Cutie patootie's what I mean.
Yes, cutie pootie.
I hate when I do stuff like that.
You all don't even understand the embarrassment that me and Alicia get when we walk out of this room on some days. Whew. Whew.
I have been doing stuff all day. I think it's because I've been sick and medicine just makes me feel so loopy.
I know. Okay, so we're gonna add Love Grows Here at the bottom. It's not gonna be this big. I'm just using the estuary font again. Love Grows Here. This is really big.
That's a big
That's
mama.
large and in charge and looking for chickies. Have you never seen Joe Dirt?
Yeah, but I don't remember that. Large and in charge.
She's large and in charge and looking for chickies.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Oh gosh.
That's so funny.
I still think Love Grows Here is a little big. I'm gonna make it about like that.
I thought you were going to say I still think Joe Dirt's a good movie because
It is.
It is a good movie. I love Joe Dirt.
It's my favorite.
It's
actually.
so good.
Okay, so now let's look at this from like standing back. Another thing you need to think about is you all must leave space up here at the top because you are going to have about a 1/2 of an inch here that can't be sublimated on. So please keep that in mind. Leave extra space at the top. Once you have done that and you are finished designing, guys, we're ready to print and press. What we're going to do is we're going to go to share. Somebody said, shouldn't rubies be a little taller? It can be. Let's make it a little taller.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
I wish I was a baller.
I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her.
I wish I had a rabbit and a hat and a bat and a 6'4" Impala.
Hey.
Okay, sorry. We have too much fun here.
Straight to jail.
We need to go straight to jail. Thank you, Debbie, for pointing that out. We're gonna go to share. Download. Doesn't have to be a transparent background. We're printing it on white, doesn't matter. We are doing this as a PNG, and we're gonna download. Doesn't have to be transparent background, guys. Not with this because we are going to be sublimating this, so it doesn't have to be transparent background.
And it also doesn't have to be mirrored because...
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be mirrored. I'm actually going to show you how you can mirror from your print settings. Because I think it's so much easier, to mirror from print settings. So here we go. We've opened, wow, what did I just do? What did I just do? Nothing. I want to pull this over. I want to be done. Okay, well, fine. There we go. Okay, here is what we are printing. Here's what we're printing. So we're gonna go to I just hit Command P. You can do this by going to File and Print. I love to do Command P. Here is our print window. We are going to be printing this on our Epson SureColor F170 series, but let me show you if we were to be printing this, let's say on the ET8500, how you are going to flip it on a converted printer. If you'll go down here to Layout, you can flip horizontally. Or it says, some will say flip horizontally, some will say mirror image. If you'll just click that, it's going to flip it for you so you don't have to go through the process to do it in Canva. So just flip horizontally there if you do have a converted printer on it. Those blue dots are just where I accidentally clicked it and I don't know how to get it to go away. Like, I don't know what I did. So I'm not messing with anything else. I'm just going to print. But it's not there on the print, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's weird.
So we're doing the Epson SureColor F170 series. We are going to have to change the paper size to legal paper. Do you all see how that changes? It goes from letter 8.5 by 11 to 8.5 by 14. You need to make sure that we scale this image to 100%. That is going to give you the exact size that you created in Canva. Okay, so 97 is close enough. I still like to change mine to 100%. That way I 100% know I'm getting 100% of everything I just designed. So that's why I change my scale. I change it from scale to fit to scale and 100%. From there, we're not going to go very much into our color profiles, color settings. We do all of that in our sublimation course. Just know that there are very specific color profiles depending on what printer you're using. So now we know that this is already, we can check it here, go to your layout, or actually go to, is it not color matching? There it is. It's in print settings. If you have an Epson SureColor, it's in print settings. You can see that it is mirror image. I am changing it to fine quality and just leaving it on regular print settings and hitting print.
Yes. This is so cute.
Okay, I gotta turn oh my God, my heat press wasn't on.
Wow. So if you guys are loving learning about Canva, Lauren mentioned that we have a course. If you are wanting to take a course on Canva, we break Canva down for you guys into bite-sized pieces. So everything in our Canva course is super streamlined and easy to follow. If you sign up today, you're gonna get a huge discount. Depending on how you sign up, you're going to save between $70 and $267. So.
Yes. So the reason that it says save between $70 and $200 or something is because you can save $70 if you just want to do the Digital Design for Creatives course. You can save $70, or if you want we need to double check those bundles.
They're still available right now.
They're still available for you guys if you want that bundle with Digital Design for Creatives and the Make-a-thon. Get it now while the getting's good, because I thought it was already gone.
Yeah.
And it's there, so take advantage of it while it's there.
Yeah, and Make-a-thon is our one-time event every year that we do in the beginning of March. It'll be March 1st this year. It's a Saturday event all day. We craft live with you guys. It's so much fun. But we've started sending out mystery boxes, which basically give you all the supplies for the projects, but like you don't know what you're getting. So it's kind of exciting too. So.
Okay, so we had a couple questions. Can you do this not using sublimation? You definitely, there are workarounds for this. What you could do, and let's go overhead and I'll show you what I would do. If it were me, I would do this in HTV. Correct me if you think I'm wrong.
No.
This in HTV. And I think I would even do the names in HTV.
Yeah.
These flowers, if you wanted these exact flowers, I would do them in printable HTV.
Yes.
That's going to be the only way that you're going to be able to do these flowers and get this exact look. But I do know that we have birth flowers on our website that are not watercolor. Let's go back and let's just search birth flower.
Yeah, I feel like we've got a few variations.
Somehow I got logged
Oh,
out.
that's weird.
That's so weird. These colors look so bad.
That's weird.
Like they look brown.
Is it right?
Should I print it one more time?
Just press it.
We're just gonna press. We're just gonna press. This is another thing. If you have a sublimation printer, print quite frequently. You need to make sure you're printing. We still have to wait for this to heat up. So while that is heating up, let's go look for birth flowers. Does anyone have any questions right now? Shannon, I already bought my Make-a-thon ticket. Shannon, if you'll email customer service, hi@makersgonnalearn.com, they can refund you your Make-a-thon ticket and get you that bundle. If they will look at your stuff personally, and if it will work better for you, they can refund you that and you can get the bundle. Yes, Donna, I know colors won't pop until it's pressed, but I also have sublimated enough to know that I don't feel like that looks right. But we're gonna try it. It could be something to do with our printer because we've not used this printer. I've not updated the firmware on it in a while, not updated anything on this printer, so it might be the printer. We're gonna look at our share screen for birth flowers. Birth flowers.
Birth flower.
And this is for those that while we are waiting on our heat press to heat up, this is for our friends who maybe want to do this without sublimation.
Yes, because not everybody has all the things for sublimation.
Because I thought we had other birth flowers, did we not? Maybe it's one word.
We do have lots of flowers options.
Birth flower.
I'm wondering if you could find your birth flower and then search whatever it is on our cut files. Okay,
so let's just do
like a daisy is a birth flower or a morning glory.
Deco art. Where did that come from?
Is that what you typed?
I did not. I typed in a D and must have hit enter, and Deco art was in the search. So like this would be a really cute this one, April daisy.
Okay, so maybe
let's just search May. Literally just May.
So the birth month is more.
Yeah, so
more
search
better.
your month.
Okay.
May is May Lily of the Valley.
There you go.
There you go. So you could even do those in HTV. If you want to do the watercolor, that one would require you to do printable HTV, but you could do them in like these little simplistic, they're not single line designs, but they are more of a simple looking birth flower.
Yeah.
You could do so much with HTV because here's the watercolor one that we're using today, but like this one is also very cute for a simplistic design.
Yeah.
That I adore.
I love it.
So just search your month. So let's do February. That's a bad month to even try to. February. June. We'll just search June.
Mayonnaise splat. Y'all, we got it.
What?
We got it all.
Mayonnaise flat. I thought you were telling me some kind of joke.
No, we have a file called. Has anyone used it? I would love to know. Why do we have that? What in the world?
It could be for a cute picnic bulletin board.
I'm sure that's what it's for.
It could be for a picnic bulletin board, Alicia. Okay, anyway. Yes, they do have rose. June rose. Those.
Oh, okay.
There's another one.
Okay, cool. I love it. Look at those bows. Those are so cute. Y'all, bows are in. If you're looking for what's on trend right now, bows.
Bows.
Put a bow on it. It could be anything. Put a bow on it.
Tony Toka says, what's in your water? I don't have any. That's the problem.
I know. I need
Neither
some
one
water.
of us have anything
I did take
to
a
drink.
Sudafed. I'm not going to lie.
I did not.
I
We're
had to.
still waiting on this thing to heat up.
What's it at?
205. We need to be at 375.
It's okay. We can hang out with you guys. Okay, let's see.
I should have turned this heat press on earlier.
It's okay. Christine says, since those are thin, can we draw? I think you're asking if we can draw them using Cricut Design Space. You're not going to want to draw on your little guy.
No, but this is a monoline. This should be able to be turned into a pin function.
Yeah, if you're putting it on something besides a garden flag, that's what I was trying to say. Like you could put it on a card, or these would be really cute for cards.
While this is heating up, let's just see how this pops into Design Space.
Okay.
Oh, first of all, I need to unzip it, I guess. Beautiful. Back here, upload image.
What's your birth flower?
Lily of the Valley.
Oh.
So we can do SVG or PNG. Let's do the SVG. Because we're turning it into a pin function. Curious. So basic cut, pin. Oh, that one does come in. But let's try PNG because it's supposed to be monoline. Give me a second.
Are there other things for months like animals and stuff? Birth animals? I'm gonna Google it. September, do you guys want to guess what it is?
An animal?
It's a rooster.
I was going to say a raccoon.
A raccoon? Okay, May birth animal. I bet yours is a raccoon.
Oh, it doesn't. It's still doing the double line. Anyway.
Pet birthstones. Yours is a ferret.
No, it's not.
Bet. Google told me it was.
You're just saying
Somebody just gets on here and just makes up astrological things.
You should be able to use infusible ink pens to draw and then press. I
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that would be cute.
You could for sure use an infusible ink pen. So what I'm doing now, I'm tearing, we'll go overhead, I'm tearing this just so I don't get such a harsh line at the top of my press. So I'm just tearing those edges there. I'm not gonna be able to tear the sides. It's gonna be fine. We're just gonna tear along the bottom though. And you can tear as close to the sides as you can / feel comfortable with. This is gonna be very, very helpful, especially if you are pressing on neoprene or like a very rigid surface. What?
Bethany commented, birth condiment, mayonnaise splash. They should have birthday condiments, like ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. Lauren's May is mayonnaise black because May is in mayonnaise. September's would be sriracha. That's mine. Sriracha. Are you a mayonnaise girl?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not. Oh, no.
I like mayonnaise when it's on like a burger or a sandwich that comes from somewhere. I don't like getting mayonnaise out of my fridge and putting it on a deli sandwich. That's disgusting.
That's the facts right there. That's me too, because like Pal's burgers have mayonnaise, and I'm like all day,
every day on a sandwich that's coming from somewhere.
But
I cannot physically. I can get mayonnaise out and put it on an egg sandwich,
or a tomato sandwich,
or a tomato and egg sandwich. That one's good.
Sometimes a BLT if I'm feeling a really extra.
Oh, I like it on a BLT.
But I prefer spicy brown mustard.
You hand me mayonnaise out of a cooler, or you hand me mayonnaise out of the refrigerator to put on a cold deli sandwich, I'm gonna throw it back in your face because that's disgusting.
It's almost like it has to be hot.
Warm.
Not that warm mayonnaise.
That's worse.
Oh, some people like really, really love mayonnaise. Like you don't talk crap about mayonnaise to people who love mayonnaise because they're gonna.
You also don't talk crap about ranch to people who love ranch.
Oh, ranch people go hot. They ride for their dogs.
Ride or die.
They're like they're gonna go to war for ranch.
Okay.
But like they're not wrong.
I did a quick pre-press just to get the stuff out. Like the lines and stuff. Y'all, this is some real thick fabric.
I know, it is thick.
It's $4.99. Do we know where we got these?
Probably in a kit off of Amazon. I think that Mary Catherine put a link below for you guys.
Will you check that?
Yes, I just clicked it. Oh, hold on. My browsers are messed up, y'all. I don't know what's going on over here. Let's see. I'm going to double check the link just to be sure.
Okay.
But it is there. I'm just going to make sure.
Beautiful. I just didn't know if it came from somewhere that had a very specific like time and temperature, because that's another thing that you all need to get used to doing if you are into sublimation. And I'm saying this to myself mainly, just because one thing presses at a very specific time and temperature does not mean that everything needs to press. Now, there is a general rule of thumb. Most sublimation occurs between 370 and like 400 degrees. Yes, that is correct. It does need to be a pretty high temperature depending on the material, but not all material can withstand that high of a heat.
So, our link is messed up, so I'm glad that you said that. I'm going to fix that. But it says between 392 and 428. But there's typos in this description. It also says printing time is 20 to 30 seconds, and I think it means pressing time.
Okay, well, I'm personally going to go with 375 for 60 seconds.
That's like a really good go-to, honestly.
That is my favorite
That's
go-to.
my go-to.
That's where I like to live with sublimation. If I don't 100% know and I can't find the information, I like to live around 375, 380 for 60 seconds. Just my thoughts.
I'm going to update that garden flag link really quick. It's updated.
Carrie says mayo and butter mix for the best grilled cheese.
Oh.
I like to do on the outside of the bread. I have heard that it's very good if you're grilling a sandwich to mix mayo and butter and put it on the outside of the bread. Me personally, I am let me put some butter in the pan and some shredded cheese and then put the bread on top of that so it gets real good and crispy, and I don't put cheese in the middle of my sandwich.
You don't put any cheese in the middle?
It depends. It depends.
That's just like cheese toast.
But I'll put my sandwich and all my toppings inside my bread.
Oh.
But I like my cheese to be crusty and crunchy.
Yeah, I got you.
On the outside of my bread.
Yeah, I got you. That does sound delicious. Actually, you made me one of those last week.
I did. That one wasn't that good because we had
Parmesan.
hydrogenated butter. It wasn't even real butter. It was oil.
Like Parmesan
It was
cheese.
whipped oil and Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're close enough to 375. We're just gonna go for it. Oh, we're only at 29 seconds. Y'all, if I don't bump this up, it's gonna be beeping for 30 full seconds, and I can't handle that.
Donna says July's condiment would be cocktail sauce. That's a good one. Someone, Christine, you tell your daughter to stop doing that. She said she puts mayonnaise in her spaghetti. That ain't right. That's got to be in like...
Aunt Janie puts mayonnaise in her soup beans. And
Oh,
sugar.
my parents do that.
And sugar.
They don't do sugar, but they do mayonnaise.
Sugar.
My grandpa eats banana mayo sandwiches.
Stop
I've heard
it,
that
Sadie.
before.
Banana mayo sandwiches. Sadie's
Yeah,
grandpa
I've heard
eats
that.
them. No thanks, Gramps.
Cover sheet.
Hard pass on that one.
I did forget to put butcher's paper on this.
It's okay. We have a protective sheet on top.
We do have a Teflon sheet that protects that we can just take off if we need to. But yes, Carol, I'm so sorry. I just now realized that. I got to talking.
Carol says, "Stop!
Stop. Cover paper.
Cover sheet."
I'm so sorry. It came out all right, I think.
It doesn't even look like it transferred up on there.
You know what? It doesn't, but it does from the back. I want to look at it before I show you guys.
Ooh.
It looks pretty good.
She's
now, I will
pretty.
say the colors are a little darker.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of digging. It's
like-
it's also like it needs to cool down some, but look how cute.
I want to see. Oh, I love those colors.
I like these colors better.
Yeah.
I don't know what, they're just deeper.
I like darker colors anyways.
So like here are the two side-by-side comparisons. Let's show them. So this one came from the Epson ET. This is the, or not the ET, this is the, it also does look a little yellow, like burnty.
It does look a little burnty, but like not awful. It doesn't look burnty on screen.
Maybe I would do 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the colors that came out of the Sure Color. This one, I would assume, probably came out of the Epson ET8550, which has different ink, but you can see the difference in sublimation just on the different printers and different inks that you use. So,
yeah.
You know, yeah, it's probably a little crooked too. Sorry, that was my fault.
Papa don't care.
Papa don't care. I was in a hurry. My heat press was jacked. Cute.
I love these colors.
If you can tell, it's down here where it's crooked.
Yeah, but like everywhere else, it's not. You can't really. Oh yeah, but not bad.
Papa will still love that garden flag.
He will. Papa got little.
Papa's a really big gardener.
Yeah, he's into it. For Father's Day, I went and got concrete and did the girls' footprints, and he has that in his garden too.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so love it. Okay.
I'm obsessed.
Let me pull the comments up over here. So cute.
Like we said earlier, if you all, there are a couple different things that you all can and need to take advantage of right now. So
Yes.
number one, if you want to learn how to sublimate and create these amazing garden flags, okay, let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
If you were to start, like, you wanted to start selling some stuff,
Okay.
and you had to pick one craft technique, which craft technique would you go with?
Sublimation.
For sure.
Yeah. It's just so easy.
It's so easy, y'all, and it does take a little bit of time to learn your printer. There is going to be a little bit more on the front end as far as like your equipment may
like you
cost
have
a little
to
bit more.
invest. Yeah. Sorry, I need to grab
But
one.
like this is so much easier to sell this to someone and say this is sublimation, it's not going anywhere. You can sell this is a customized garden flag that you can easily sell for $20 to $25.
Yes. And the customized part is what really
That's what
sells
makes
it.
them so much so much more expensive is they're customizable. And you could sell, the holidays are coming up, you could sell so many of these literally just by posting on your own social media. But before you can do that, you have to learn how to sublimate if you don't already know.
Yes.
So if you want to jump in on the sublimation course, Sadie's going to drop that for you. You can join that, get lifetime access to our sublimation course where you're going to learn the ins and outs of your printers, your inks, your color profiles, everything you need to know about sublimation. Definitely check that one out. We also do a little bit of Canva training in that. We don't do a whole lot of Canva training, but we do some Canva training in the sublimation course just because if you are in the sublimation world or you're in the crafting world, you know that Canva and sublimation, they're like BFFs.
Yeah.
They're like, hi, nice to meet you. That's my BFF.
Right.
So Canva works so flawless with sublimation. That's what we need to do. We need to do a Canva and sublimation bundle.
Yes. But also, if you, like, a couple people were like, I'm not the hugest fan of sublimation, you can also design these files and sell them on Etsy.
Yes.
So that's another route. If you're like, I really love the Canva aspect of this and I love designing, the Canva course is going to be really good for those of you who are wanting to start designing. And also, we've got some fun little things up the pipeline that you guys are going to be getting to learn about soon if you're interested in selling digitally. So very exciting stuff. But I'm just putting our feelers out there. If you like making digital files and you feel like this is something that you could sell, because this would sell like crazy on Etsy.
Hot cakes.
Yeah, it would sell like crazy.
Hot cakes.
Anyways, those are just some options for you guys. All of the links are in the description and they're also in the chat. Okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments, and we're going to be crafting with you guys again tomorrow,
We
too.
are.
So.
We're back with you guys again for another amazing craft tomorrow where we're going to be taking HTV and putting it to the test, y'all.
We're going to be
We're
distressing it.
We're gonna be taking a cheese grater to some HTV.
A cheese grater.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, I was like, no, that's not going to work. But
I was like, that's gonna be hideous, but okay.
and it turned out really good.
And it turned out phenomenal.
Yeah, so a really fun technique, and yeah, so we'll see y'all Jen.
Back here tomorrow to teach you how